Hi there, my name is Valerie Dayrit. I'm a sacred poet, channeler, and an author. Welcome to my dimensions of storytelling. Hello, beautiful consciousness. Today I'm inspired to read to you from my book called A God's Poet. I want you to release me from the binding of your prayers. The vibrations of your words wraps their essence tightly on my ankles. I am now chained to your sorrows. My dear child, this is your story. Do not drown me with you. It will become a repetitive journey, an endless road of misery. The road is not the enemy, rather it is your ego, whom has littered its glory. You are now lost in such an alley. I have shed a tear for you. But it is you who must cry for you, to untie the bonding from the laughter of your egos. The title of this passage is called The Binding of Prayers. Thank you. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that passage. It is from my book called A God's Poet, and that was actually when I was having my one-on-one session with God, learning to be a poet, and that was one of my conversations with him. And it's such a beautiful passage that I'm glad that that's the one that I've been asked today to actually read to you. And so that's how it works actually. It's just that how do I choose which passage to read to the audience? And it just comes. It's like they drop a light code, and it just plays kind of in my head which one it is, which book, and then I kind of just go through it, and then just boom, it's right there. It's everything is kind of given to me in that essence. It's instructions that I follow. It's guidelines that I follow from my ascended masters, and there's this beautiful symphony of once you create a beautiful bond with, for me, with my ascended masters, it becomes a natural flow of learning from them, and it's become easier for me to simply listen rather than resist the lessons. Also, when they are downloading informations and knowledge, I allow myself to simply accept them, and then it's up to me to really decide what I want to do with those wisdom and knowledge and informations. And because I have such a deep trust with myself and with them, I follow their instructions. Because when I started with this journey, they gave me visions of where I will be one day. And in the beginning, it was such a scary vision because it was a lot of responsibility. And I felt all of that responsibility to ask to become their poet, their writer, their scriber, to channel their messages. And then I went through a deep process of awakening, and they again help me, guide me to go through that process. And they were there all the time to walk me through all the understanding of who I am, who my soul is, where my soul has been, where it has traveled to. And that's what I write about, is many lifetimes of my consciousness and the layers that has been forgotten of who I am. And I see me in history. I see who I am in history, and going through the process of fully accepting, just accepting who I am. And this passage has been such a beautiful passage, and I remember that conversation so clearly when I was writing it, when I was sitting with God, and you know, he was asking me, this is what you must write, you know. And I am fully blessed to have the opportunity to write for these different gods, different consciousness of channeling what they're asking me to channel for them. And so I'll see you guys on the next episode. Hopefully you enjoyed this passage. I should also mention that you can find all my books on Amazon. That's the platform I've chosen to sell my books at the moment. And you can go in there, look me up at Valerie Dayrit, and everything is in there. So enjoy choosing a book. I know there's quite a few books to choose from, and I've been asked so many times, which one is your favorite? And my answer to that is that they are all my favorite. You know, they all contain something beautiful, beautiful stories, powerful philosophies, self-discovery. It's full of poetries as well, love, life. So my suggestion is, and what I tell, you know, anyone who asks me about it, is that choose the one that you are attracted to. And I always think that, you know, whatever you're attracted to is also attracted back to you in a way, through an energetic mirroring exchange. So whichever you're attracted to, you can't go wrong with any of them, because they are so full of amazing stories, amazing knowledge and wisdom and philosophies, and you know, it's ways to elevate humanity. So enjoy and good luck choosing a book, and it's found in Amazon. Thank you.